right, welcome all to Movement Yoga 15. A quick practice just to get you going. This morning, I'm practicing with Kathy Cormier, and away we go. You ready to practice, Kathy? Come on up. And we might have a guest this morning. Hello, Savannah.
Good morning. Good morning.
All right, well, let's get going. Hands on hips. We're just going to march it from side to side. Now suspended on one foot, we're going to slowly kick it from side to side. Lifting up our legs. Now grounded down through both feet, we're going to rock it from side to side, finding our center. Once finding our center, lifting our heels, lifting our toes, rocking our feet. Articulating our feet millimeter by millimeter, as if we're laying or putting down a piece of tape on a counter. Next time we lift those heels, holding those heels high. Could you lift those heels up higher? And higher. And higher. Articulating the foot as you lay it back down, lifting up those toes. Could you lift those toes up higher? Could you spread those toes just a little wider? And then laying the toes down, one by one. From here, hands find the heart. A light press of your thumb against your sternum, lining up each finger, relax shoulders. A soft tuck of the chin. Starting our practice, just watching as our breath flows in and out. From a place of just watching the breath, shaping your breath, lengthening your inhalation. And lengthening your exhalation. Now finding your Ujjayi breath, a slight constriction at the base of the throat, adding a slight sound and feel to your breath. Often compared to the sounds of the ocean as the waves wash in and as the waves wash out. Now finding the tongue loop, tip of the tongue to the hard palate just behind your teeth. Keeping that connection throughout the practice. Keeping our jaws relaxed and connecting front and back planes of our bodies. Finally, with your lips closed, adding a slight smile to your face. A Mona Lisa smile opening up the front of your throat so your breath has lots of room to circulate, refresh, and revitalize. And before we start, to move further, I'd like you to set an intention for your practice. Could be all kinds of things, something you're thinking about, something you're moving towards. It could be as simple as be here now, but it could be as simple as you're perfect, just as you are. Lifting the chin tall through the crown, opening the eyes and rolling the hands over as we bring our hands by our side. I'll ask you to go sideways, Kathy. Moving towards sun salutation A, we'll take it in three pieces. Arms and shoulders as we inhale the arms out to the side and then overhead. Exhaling arms back down. Two more times like this, observing the natural rhythm of the shoulders as the arms elevate, the shoulders elevate. As the arms descend, the shoulders descend. One more time here, breathing arms up. Exhaling arms down. Feel free to grab a brick on our next sequence here. Inhaling arms out to the side and then overhead. On the exhale, leading with the heart as you fold. Take a breath to lift chin and tail. You could use a brick. You could also cap the knees. You want to ground that brick down, though. On the exhale, folding, you could lower the brick or you could catch the back of the shins. On the inhale, arms out to the side and then overhead. Exhaling, arms back by your side. Take your time. Two more times here. Half sun sal. Inhaling, arms out to the side and then overhead. On the exhale, finding your forward fold. On the inhale, finding length as you lift chin and tail. You could use those bricks. You could do another brick. Or you could catch the back of the shins or lower the brick. Strong tuck of the chin. Inhaling, arms out to the side and then overhead. On the exhale, hands by your side. Let's do one more half sun sal. Inhaling, arms out to the side and then overhead. On the exhale, finding your forward fold. Inhaling, finding length as you look up. On the, you want to cap the knees if you do that, yeah. So it comes to this place here, cap. So it's here, like this, and then there, or you could use the bricks. Inhaling, arms out to the side and then overhead. On the exhale, standing tall. Sun salutation A, we're just going to take it back to down dog, no vinyasa. Inhaling, arms out to the side and then overhead. On the exhale, finding your forward fold. Take a breath to arc. Exhaling, arching, strong tuck of the chin, grounded down through the hands as you step one foot back, and then the other, finding your down dog. As we hold down dog, hello Savannah, real dog. I'll invite you to walk your dog as you bend one leg deeply and then the other, just stretching it. Finding that mind-body connection that's always there. What do you feel? And where do you feel it? From this place of movement back towards stillness. Long arms, long legs, long spine. Deep, full breath. Long, smooth breath in. Equally long, smooth breath out. Tail end of that breath, bending your knees ever so slightly, lifting the tailbone just a little bit higher. And then looking between the hands as you mindfully make your way to the front of your mat. Take a breath to find length, arcing the spine, lifting chin and tail. On the exhale, rounding the spine, strong tuck of the chin. Hello, Tazzy. It's a dog party this morning. Inhaling, arms out to the side and then overhead. Exhaling, standing tall. You can do yoga with plenty of animals around. If you have a barn, go out and have some fun at your barn. All right, we're going to take it to a plank this time. Inhaling, arms out to the side and then overhead. On the exhale, finding your forward fold. Take a breath to find length as you look up. Keeping that length, strong tuck of the chin, you're going to ground down through the hands and find your plank pose. As we hold the plank, feeling that connection between head, hips, and heels. Connecting with a line of strength running through the center of yourself. A line of strength that supports your intention. Long, smooth breath in. Equally long, smooth breath out. Tail end of that breath. Navel to spine, lifting hips high, finding your down dog. And holding for another 2 or 3 breaths. Long, smooth breaths in. Equally long, smooth breaths out. Long, smooth breath in. Equally long, smooth breath out. Tail end of that breath. Bending the knees ever so slightly, lifting the tailbone just a little bit higher. And then looking between the hands as you either step or maybe jump into the front of your mat. Take a breath to find length. Keeping that length as we fold. Inhaling, hands over, head pose, arms out to the side, and then overhead. Exhaling, standing tall. This time I will cue vinyasa, a push-up, a back bend, and then back to down dog. Inhaling, arms out to the side, and then overhead. On the exhale, finding your forward fold. Take a breath to find length as you arc. On the exhale, arching, strong tuck of the chin as you set up the top of a push-up. Stepping one foot back and then the other. Feel free to use the knees or not. Finding your push-up, exhaling. Inhaling into your back bend, be it cobra or up dog, depending on whether your hips stay down or not. And then back over the toes, feel free to use those knees as you find your down dog. And hold it. As we hold down dog, either holding it in stillness, seeing what arises, or adding some movement, stirring it up. Again, finding that mind-body connection that's always there. What do you feel? And where do you feel it? From a place of movement back towards stillness. Long arms, long legs, long spine. Deep, full breath. Long, smooth breath in. Equally long, smooth breath out.
Hello.
Tail end of that breath, bending your knees ever so slightly, lifting the tailbone just a little bit higher. Be mindful of the dog, and either stepping or jumping at front. You're going to get jumped on, Savannah. Take a breath to find length. Keeping that length as we fold again. Inhaling, arms out to the side, and then overhead. Exhaling, standing tall. Let's do one sun cell B. There's a lot going on at home. Do your best. Inhaling into tall spine. Exhaling, finding your chair. Inhale and hold the chair. Exhale, go lower. Just notice that speaker's on. From here on an inhale, rising on up, open heart, open throat, finding a back bend at the top. Exhaling a big swan dive over. Take a breath to create length as you look up. On the exhale, folding again. And I'll invite you to cycle through vinyasa. As you find the push-ups, feel free to use those knees or not. Inhaling into your back bend, be it cobra or up dog. And then back over the toes. You could use the knees as you find your down dog. From here, flow style, feet together. Right leg high, high on the left toes. And really go high on those left toes. Feel that Achilles tendon stretch. There you go. Now looking between the hands, pitching that leg even higher. And then floating that foot through, landing it lightly, spinning the back heel down. You're going to get hurt. Yoga is a dangerous sport for small dogs. Inhaling up into your warrior one. On the exhale, back to low lunge as you spin that back heel up. And then back to down dog, as you will. Either cycling through vinyasa or just stretching straight back, your choice. From down dog, second side, feet together, left leg high, high on the right toes. Now really go high on those right toes, there it is. Now looking between the hands, pitching that leg even higher, feel the engagement of your glutes. And then flexing the foot as you float it on through, landing it lightly, spinning the back heel down, arms out to the side, and then overhead, warrior one. And then from warrior one, back to low lunge, and from low lunge, back to down dog, as you will. Either cycling through vinyasa, maybe just stretching straight back, maybe sneaking in all fours, maybe sneaking into child's pose. Always listening to your body and respecting what your body has to say. As we hold down dog or any other shape you've chosen, I'll invite you to fill the back plane of your body with your breath, using your breath to connect with a part of your body not easily seen. And in doing so, connecting with everything else in the universe that's not right in front of our eyes. Long, smooth breath in. Long, smooth breath out. Tail end of that breath, bending your knees ever so slightly, lifting the tailbone just a little bit higher. And then looking between the hands as you step or jump at front. Take a breath to create length. Keeping that length as we fold. Inhaling, stay low, knees over toes, hands over head, finding your neutral spine and chair. Exhaling, taking it lower. Inhale, rising on up, open heart, open throat. On the exhale, standing tall, hands by your side. I'll ask you to face camera, Kathy. Hands find the heart. Coming back to your attention. Thumbs touch the forehead. Your intention is in your thoughts. Thumbs touch your lips. Your intention is in your words. Thumbs touch the heart. Your intention is in your actions. From this place, rolling the hands over, hands by our side. 3 ancillary breaths here. Big breath in through the nose, arms move out to the side, the fingers widen. On the exhale, let it spill out through the mouth. Big breath in through the nose. Let it slip out through pursed lips. Big breath in through the nose. And out through the nose. Thank you for practicing with me this morning, Kathy.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you at home for practicing with us.
Thank you, world.
Thank you, Savannah and Tazzy, for adding some comic relief to our yoga practice. As always, namaste. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day. Thank you.